You've come from across town.
Yeah.
Just getting used to being over on this side. How has that been, and how has preseason been with you in terms of getting into connection with what this team does?
Yeah, I mean, it's been strange for sure, but I'm doing, I'm doing my part, and just being somewhere for a long time and then being on the other side is a bit strange, but it's starting to come along slowly for sure. It's different, but it's a good different, right? Nothing bad at all. It's great. But yeah, everyone's great. The coach, I love the coaching staff. I love the players. Everyone gets along. It's very, what's the right word? A lot of people use around the facility. Very intimate. Everyone's very close. It's great. It's a good thing that I love. And then the playing style is nothing too different from what I'm used to. Looking to create a lot of opportunities going forward, looking to be, a lot more attacking minded and being dangerous for sure, which is good. I love it. I'm buying in. And then I'm just trying to, gel with everyone around me. So, yeah.
Mark, hi.
Yeah.
Welcome to LAFC.
Thank you.
Just wondering, you've been with Greg Vanny for so long, sort of moving on to Steve Cherundolo. You saw him from the outside looking in. What's been like to work with Steve so far?
It's been great. He's awesome. He has great ideas. He has a lot of belief in me, a lot of belief in the group. He was definitely big in my decision to come over here. Really wanted me over here, really believed in me, and, that's something a player really wants, right? So that was huge. That played a huge part in my decision coming out here. So I'm happy. Yeah, I'm definitely happy with that, yeah.
Yeah, and as the roster build happened, midfield seemed like there was the most turnover in terms of new players coming in. So you had to gel with new guys, but a lot of players in that area of the field had to gel with new guys as well.
For sure. Yeah.
You mentioned sort of the gelling. What has that process been like? How comfortable do you feel now that competitive games are right in front of you, and you guys
Great.
feel prepared for the season?
Yeah, it's been obviously a work in progress, getting to know each other's tendencies, getting to know what the coaches want to see out of us, right? The ideas, trying to execute them as well. Like I said, getting used to each other's likings and what we're not great at, like these things, really getting to know each other on the field. In the beginning, it wasn't great, but I think today was something that really showed, we're getting better. We're getting better, and it's coming along for sure. This was a great test against a great team who loves to keep possession, loves to pull you out of positions. But, we were talking, the communication was great. And then when we had the ball, we tried to play, but they were definitely pressing high. So it was tough. It was a good challenge, but I think definitely in games like these, it shows a lot of character in each player. So I think we definitely stepped up to the plate and came out with the result. And I think this was a great test for the Champions League coming up against Colorado. So it's still a work in progress for sure, but I think this was the perfect game just to get us going for sure. Yeah.
Mark, in a season where LAFC is looking to replace guys like Eduardo Atuesta, Matty Bogusz, and certainly Ilie Sanchez, how are you balancing that role between coming in and being a leader, you're an MLS veteran, and learning our style of play and all of that? Like, that seems like a lot for one player to have to balance.
I mean, it's not too much. I mean, those are great players as well. We all have the same characteristics. Better at one thing, everyone's better at one thing, but very similar players. I'm not trying to fill anybody's shoes. I'm trying to be me, and I'm trying to do what I do best on the field, which is cover ground, connect passes, just be an engine out there, right? At the same time, keep the ball moving, keep the tempo going, keep everyone connected, try to stay connected to everyone, be connected front to back. It's kind of what got me, got me around and still has me around and has me now with 2 championships and looking for the third, right? And I guess that's what Steve really likes in me and really believes in me and loves, and that's why he really wanted me here. So, yeah, listen, I'm not going to take it for granted at all. So I'm not, like I said, I'm not trying to fill anybody's shoes. I'm just trying to do what I do best, right? So, yeah. Yeah, thank you. Yeah.
Maybe too soon to ask, but have you thought about how it'd be like to play against LA Galaxy?
I don't think about it too much, but it comes to my mind here and there for sure. What is going to be like? I'm an emotional person, so yeah, it's going to be emotional for sure. But once that game goes and starts going, then then the adrenaline will kick in and the competitor will come out, right? So I'm looking forward to it when that day comes, right? So we'll see when that day comes. Yeah. Yeah, thank you.
Mark, just in terms of the group itself, it's probably not too much different from the Galaxy, but I want to get your opinion on what you feel of the makeup. I mean, you have guys like Giroud and Lurie that have won World Cups, and then you see a guy like Ordaz who scores today. You have a guy like Buanga who's won a Golden Boot. Like, what is your thought of the makeup of this group? Because it seems unique, but it's not unlike any other teams as well.
Yeah, it's not completely different from what I'm used to, not completely different from the Galaxy. I would just say, yeah, you got world-class players who can make a difference. You got players who can hold down their positions. You bring in, Igor as well, who holds it down at the 6, and then you got experience in the back line as well, who, everyone can hold their own weight. And then you got the young guys coming up as well, who don't miss a beat, right? They come in and they make a difference as well. So, even the other young guys who don't play, I mean, they're ballers as well, honestly. That's what I was most impressed with. The young kids, really, their mindset and their attitude is top for sure. So when they get that opportunity, they're ready. So I would say that's the biggest difference for sure. The young kids, their mindset here is different for sure. And I got a lot of respect for that. But other than that, I mean, everyone's enjoying everyone's company for sure. And I can't wait for the season to start. Yeah. Thank you.